What is up, guys? This is your boy Superior Simmer, and today I have some more information regarding The Sims. If you guys like news, updates, and discussions, please hit the sub button, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I also do have an affiliate link with Instagame to bring you guys cheaper games. If you guys click the right side of the screen or the link in the description, you guys will find a bunch of deals on cheaper game titles. They have action RPGs, adventure games, of course simulation, racing. Without further ado, let's get into the content. All right, guys, so we finally got a new laundry list coming to The Sims 4. All right, so heading on over to the laundry list, they say Saudi Simmers. Welcome to the laundry list, where we share the top community concerns that we're currently investigating and hope to resolve. They say if you're hitting crashes, infinite loading, or missing lots, please read our post here to see how you can share effective saves, and so we can gather some critical information to aid our investigations. And of course, guys, I'll leave all the links in the description for you. And it also said, please note that this base game update will launch on PC and Mac on March 17th. PlayStation and Xbox coming later. During this time, console players may experience a temporary version mismatch when using the gallery. Now here we have a list of the top 5 community concerns you expect to see resolved in the next update. Now the first one is extensive updates to ensure that the Sims eye blinking will now show fully closed eyes for most interactions. Next is prom will once again appear on calendars and Sims will be able to attend. The 6 will ensure it is working for both new and old saves. Alongside this 6, we fixed another issue where prom goals weren't able to be completed. And again, this is for high school years. They said they fixed an issue where pet and horse data was being lost in pre-made households. This will no longer occur in fresh saves. However, if this occurred in an old save, it will still be occurring in that instance. So this is for cats, dogs, and horse ranch. Now they said they've implemented a notable change to how Sims determine who they speak with on a lot. Now Sims will generally prefer speaking with familiar Sims they already have good rapport with, as Sims are less likely to engage with strangers spontaneously. And lastly, animals can be assigned to an animal shed after moving to the household to a new lot. They no longer become stuck in household or Sim inventory. This also fixed for saves where the animals were already stuck. And this is for cottage living. Now this stuff Sims autonomy improvements. I think I said that wrong. So the Sim autonomy is one of our key focus areas based on community feedback, and this update will deliver on 3 of our top autonomy issues. I can't say the goddamn word. Sims socializing with strangers, excessive flirting, and Sims using certain objects obsessively. Now this is for base game. They said we've addressed the issue where Sims were excessively flirting with each other. We've heard your feedback and wanted to address Sims using computers and phones too often. We've added a few new preferences to the base game, including like phones, like computers, dislikes phones, dislike computers. If you don't want your Sims autonomously using these objects, please give them the dislike phones or dislike computers preferences. If you want them to be assessed, you know what to do. Now, if a Sim autonomously uses a computer, they will receive a cooldown on wanting to do this autonomously again for half a Sim day. This cooldown does not exist for non-active household Sims. For Sims who are geeks, Sims who like computers, or when it's preferred interaction for getaways, clubs, and small businesses or dynasties, Sims who dislike computers, that's a new preference that they added, will never use them autonomously anymore. Now, as like troll the forums, computer interaction has been added to the same cooldown that is used for other computer interactions. Sims also now need mischief skill of 6 or higher to consider this an action autonomously, unless they have the following Sim traits: evil, childish, geek, hot-headed, erratic, or mean. If a Sim autonomously destroys a dollhouse, it will receive a cooldown on wanting to do this autonomously again for some time. We also made a change to that, so only Sims with certain traits, evil, hates children, mean, hot-headed, will ever autonomously decide to destroy a dollhouse while angry. Before this update, this autonomous, behavior could occur for any Sim who is feeling angry or dazed. If a Sim autonomously misses a drink, they will receive a cooldown wanting to do this autonomously again. I know I'm saying that wrong, guys. I can't deal with this. For a Sim day for non-NPCs. Previously, this would occur frequently for Sims who were inspired or Sims with the bro or foodie trait. If a Sim autonomously swims, they will receive a cooldown on wanting to do this autonomously again for some time. This cooldown does not exist for non-active household Sims. On pool venues, during pool parties or birthday party events, when swimming is preferred interaction for getaways, clubs, or small businesses, or if the Sim is a mermaid or plant Sim. Now, if a Sim autonomously plays a violin, they will receive a cooldown on wanting to do this autonomously again for a Sim day. This cooldown does not exist for non-active household Sims. For Sims who are music lovers, Sims who likes violins, or when it is preferred interaction for getaways, clubs, small businesses, or dynasties. If a Sim autonomously plays chess, they will receive a cooldown on wanting to do this autonomously again for a Sim day. I can't pronounce it. During clubs or getaways revolving around chess. Next, they've added a cooldown for Sims dancing while on a lot that the Sims owns. Sims who like dancing, dance machine trait Sims, and certain situations will not receive this cooldown, but this cooldown is not for active household Sims. This cooldown will disappear when Sims move lots in case they're going to a lot where they want to dance. Next, they're reducing how often a Sim considers turning on the radio. So Sims with the music lover trait will consider listening to music more often than other Sims. Though practically a staple of Sim culture, I'm being cheeky. We've added a cooldown for autonomous push-ups, sit-ups, and stretches. They said we added a cooldown for foodie simmies watching culinary training videos on the television where they won't do this autonomously for 2 days after doing it. Now, if a child sim autonomously uses the spaceship playground, they will receive a cooldown on wanting to do this autonomously again for a sim day. This cooldown does not exist for non-active households, sims, or when it is preferred interaction for getaways, clubs, or small businesses. And then also leaving the current lot also removes the cooldown. Now, if a sim autonomously plays with a lump of clay, they will receive a cooldown on wanting to do this autonomously again for a while. This cooldown does not occur for creative sims or sims who like pottery. Now, moving on, this is for Discovery University. They said if a sim autonomously plays with the soccer ball, they receive a cooldown on wanting to do this autonomously again for a while. This cooldown does not occur for sims who like fitness or non-household sims. For cottage living, if a sim autonomously does cross stitch, they will receive a cooldown on wanting to do this autonomously again for some time. Cooldown does not exist for sims who like cross stitching or when it's preferred interaction for a club. Pretty much there's a bunch of cooldowns for different objects. Okay, so the thumbs up game, there's one that's from Love Struck. We have the paper airplanes. Okay, so spa day as well, y'all using the yoga mat with the movie hangout stuff. This is for the popcorn popper. Now moving on to the pet and animal fixes. So they said with 2 of our top community issues being around animals and pets, we fixed a few other bugs also in this category to provide a better overall experience with these systems. So animals in the animal shed, chicken coop, mini goats, and sheep will no longer be multiplied. This was happening when these animals were placed into a sim inventory, then back into the world, and after that the sims moved their household. Now this is just general bug fixes. They said we addressed a handful of other important issues that were quickly rising, particularly problematic or easy fixes to get in. Now this is for the base game. They say sims that unflavored shit will no longer get the ick when hugged. Placing a painting on the wall and then returning it to the Sims inventory will no longer result in a simulation error. And then for seasons, they said flowers will no longer get stuck in midair while crafting a flower arrangement. The due inspection and maintenance interaction is now available on broken objects in the tenant household for landlord Sims. We have adjusted the design elements on some of our swatches for the Ornament Mystery Run, which were concerning to some players. And this is for Recycled and Legacy. They said there was an issue where the updated family tree could use wrong connections and overlapping, which has now been fixed. We fixed a crash that could occur when resuming the game after leaving the Cap household in Onderion's Verdomar lot is no longer reversed. Now this is for Parenthood. This is a child and teen sisters who grew up in the same household but weren't related could get the super sibling relationship by not being related, and then they could later romance each other because they didn't want to print the stories where children could have possibly been in the same household at one point while not related and end up in a relationship. We decided to fix this by remaining the relationships to the childhood besties and childhood frenemies. Now this is for Strangerville. This there should no longer be a script called fail error when the plant containment cell is on the lot and the player tries to place other objects. Now this is for cast and build mode tagging updates. They said we had an opportunity to address a large swath of simpler tagging bug, making cast and build more sorting more accurate overall. Here are the related issues we fixed. So this is all base games. So all the makeup that was in the everyday category has been added to both hot and cold weather outfit categories as a sorting option. We've sorted 43 existing items under kids decoration category. Various lights that were previously considered wall lights have been sorted into the lighting outdoor lights build mode category. The cute critter basket is now sorting under objects by function, kids decoration. They updated the swatch color for, I hate when they do this stuff, bro. Oh man, I wish they added like images or something. Yeah, this makeup lipstick for 28 glossy lips by _red ruby to appear more accurate. There's a YF bottom _SDX 040CCH skirt. Pleated will no longer appear for masculine phrase sims. The pencil holder object has been additionally sorted into the clutter category in build mode, and the wickerwork diaper storage object is now sorting under the objects by function, kids, and then furniture. The bow object is now sorting under objects by function, activities, skills, and life events. The Martian soil wall pattern is now categorized under the miscellaneous category rather than the paneling build mode category. And then we have the wall clapboard brick, preach white brick, and wall clapboard brick, blue red brick. Wall patterns are now sorting into the masonry and siding. And the Psyche of the Prosperous Moon, Right Side Up Gnome, and Bob the Butler fancy sculpture has been removed from their previous sorting category, are now sorted under function, decoration, sculptures. Now this is for multiple. They said we updated a large amount of Love Season benches to properly be identified as benches for lot requirements when placed. This is for Love Struck. They said we adjusted the Love Struck beard swatches to display in the correct order, and the Y bottom jeans will now appear as masculine fashion choice and the cast filters. This is for Life and Death. They said the Perlius paneling and patterned and Perlius paneling now sort into the paneling category, and the Lunar Reverie sorts into the wallpaper category. Now this is for Enchanted by Greed. The Wild Uncanny Cane plant is now sorted in both roof sculptures and outdoor plant. This is for backyard stuff, so they no longer sort as yellow in cast filters. So the T boat neck underscore gradient pink no longer sorts as yellow in cast filters. So this is for the Moschino. The Librarian bookshelf and the I'm So Shiny surface have been removed from the sculptures category. For free holiday stuff, Kanara. The Kanara and the Menorah light objects are now sorted under Lightning Table Lamp. The Holiday Snowman and Pre-Stung Tree of Lights are now sorted under Lighting to Outdoor Lighting. This is for kitchen clutter. All clutter items from the kitchen clutter pack are now visible when sorting by the pack filter and looking under the miscellaneous decorations category in Build Mods Room View. This is for the Forever Friends event. The Tank Twist Back Solid Back Cyan will no longer appear for masculine frame sims. And lastly, this is for the Nature's Calling event. The Covestone Round, Covestone Flat, and Covestone Cluster objects are now sorted in the Outdoor Plants, Rocks category, and Build Mode. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the last thing. They said the updates on the top community voted issues. Now, this is focused on the safe corruption issue. They said as part of our investigation into safe corruption, we began gradually relocating scratch files from documents folders to the app data on PC back in January. This change was designed to help prevent conflicts with cloud backup services, and we rolled it out in phases so we could carefully monitor the impact. Transition now is complete for all PC players. The rollout has completed. We have observed improvements in infinite load occurrences. This shy of what we classify as a statistically significant shift, which is a great step in the right direction, and observed improvements thus far are encouraging. Our team continues to investigate the other community concerns for future fixes. Please note that some topics can be complicated to replicate and require an extended investigation on our end. So even though we are actively reviewing, it's not a guarantee that we'll have an immediate fix for it in the upcoming patch. This includes the following top voted issues. So they said they've been working on some player redundancy solutions, which add more long-term saves in our recover save feature. We're currently testing these solutions and plan to be providing more information in the future. And then to learn more about our current implementation of recover save feature, please see our instructions here. They've also been investigating adding safeguards in the game to check against inappropriate sibling relationships with spouses or fiancés. Despite a heavy focus to reproduce this issue, we're still struggling to reproduce this naturally through gameplay, and the saves we received have issues already occurring in code, even if it hasn't been updated to the UI yet where players can see. This has made it particularly difficult to nail down a preventive fix. Safeguards would fix it after it occurs rather than preventing it, so we're being extra careful with our approach for this, and we need more time to thought. So we're being extra careful for our approach for this, and we need more time and thought to get it right. Now they also talk about the black photos issue. So they said we've been investigating a handful of black photo / texture issues that were recently reported after the February patch. We've been able to verify that none appear to be newly introduced issues. This means most of our recent fixes have made progress towards cutting down on the number of black photos issues that exist in the game. This is important to clarify so we know if we're breaking things with our fixes or making progress towards fully eliminating all instances. Thankfully, it's the latter. Each issue has a very unique set of steps to reproduce and has equally unique fix required. At this time, fixing the remaining black photos issue is one of our highest prioritized areas of focus. Now, they also mentioned we know that infants and the experience you have playing with them are one of the top areas of community concern. We're currently investigating a bunch of different infant bugs, including Sims picking up infants from the crib and putting them down on the ground, check infant interactions happening too frequently, and more. These are particularly difficult bugs to adjust, so we're hoping to be able to make progress and update you on them soon. Another important community issue is a situation where build mode items can become unplaceable. New objects disappear immediately, and existing objects cannot be moved or deleted. We believe we have a fix, but it will still need testing to verify, so stay tuned. Now, they also said we also noticed that there are an array of comments and posts concerning various different sleeping issues that are very highly rated with the community. As simulation remains a top area of focus for us, we're planning to try and address these concerns holistically with another set of fixes pertaining to Sims sleeping. So that's pretty much everything covered in the laundry list. Of course, guys, if you're experiencing any issues that are not on this laundry list, comment down below. The more engagement this video gets, hopefully they will see all the issues and, get on it. Will they fix it though? We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z, but I don't think they will. But they definitely are making progress with a lot of the popular stuff. And I will say all the autonomous, I can't even say the word, updates are definitely really cool. It's nice to see these quality of life changes. They'll definitely make the gameplay a lot smoother. But yeah, me personally, I think at this point I've given up on the Sims team. I think this game is beyond repair at this point. I know that sounds really negative, but I think at this point, like, you're fooling yourself if you think they're going to be able to fix this game. I just don't think it's going to happen. I've never heard of patch updates breaking more things and patching things. It's just unheard of to me personally. Like I don't know. But yeah, if you guys made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much. Please comment down below your thoughts and opinions. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day and take care.